Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a Moss and Hip Hop video. And in today's video, man, I seen it yesterday, the whole news. It actually had happened a while ago. Lil Wayne like selling his masters and stuff for like $100 million. But I guess along with his masters, it was also like songs from freaking Drake and Nicki Minaj. And I'm like, man, that is messed up. It's like, bro, what is you dealing with in order for you to do some stuff like that? Like that's yeah, he has to be dealing with something. I'm saying maybe it's this court thing, and he's just trying to get the best lawyers possible, and he just doesn't want to spend no time in prison. But I'm like, bro, that's some crazy stuff right there. To sell like that, I can understand maybe your masters, but when you're selling the masters of two other artists, and you ain't even tried to, I don't even know the extent of whether he contacted them or what, but man, that would be messed up. I don't know. I feel like a part of me will be kind of mad because it's like if these are my biggest songs, then I'm like, bro, like that's messed up. Like I would have at least to had that opportunity to buy my music or something. I don't know, like Drake and Nicki Minaj, I felt like they could have possibly like worked something out. Did like a joint label situation and overall like just took over their masters, but and then had his, and then it would have been a situation where it like still would have been like kept within the like family, I guess. I don't even know. Like it sounds like them guys ain't even like on. I don't know. Based off of what it sounds like, it just because you would think he would have contacted them two first, before he did that. And that's why I'm like, I don't know if he did or not. If he did, and they gave him the go, then this video ain't even up for discussion. There ain't even nothing really to talk about. But if he didn't give them, or they didn't give him the go to sell it, but he did, I'm like, yeah, them guys, they might have a different outlook on Lil Wayne. It just seems like that man's going through it. So I don't know, but let's hope and pray for the best with Lil Wayne. But yeah, man, that's messed up. That's messed up that he did that. I heard about it and I was like, I don't know. That's something where I'm like, if I was dealing with some issues, and that makes you wonder, like, how was his past like albums? Because what he came out with like two albums prior before. Let me just go on Wikipedia because I like when Wikipedia is like that's like the ongoing like yeah, it's like the most recent stories. He's dropping he's dropping music like old music and new music. It makes you wonder like is Lil Wayne like what is that man dealing with? Cause I don't know. I do not future projects, retirement plans, legal fuse. Okay, here we go. So he has an album coming out next year, and it's I'm Not a Human Being 3. Then he had Funeral, and so there's like Free Weezy albums. So those albums don't really okay. So the Carter 5 and Funeral. So let's see how the ratings were on that. So Metacritic gave it a 62 out of 100. Any decent music gave it a 5.9 out of 10. All music gave it a 2.5, and it Don't Stop gave it an A minus. So it got like mixed reviews pretty much. Was met with lukewarm responses from critics. Like, yeah, it was like medium reviews pretty much. There's like some that gave it a good rating, some that gave it a bad rating. Like the highest is this one, and it Don't Stop. They're the only ones that gave it an A minus, and then that was the Funeral, and then the Carter 5. So he did deluxe cover. Did he just recently come out with the deluxe version? I don't even freaking know, man. But anyways, Metacritic, they gave it a 72 out of 100. This is the Carter 5. They gave it a 72 out of 100. Any decent music, they gave it 6.8 out of 10. But yeah, it's received positive reviews. Yeah, it's like somewhat positive. I mean, I feel like it's barely positive, but yeah, it's Double XL gave it a 4 out of 5, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, it's semi positive in things. I wouldn't necessarily say it's all the way positive, but anyways, I think I remember the only reason why I wanted to listen or was like waiting for the Carter 5 to drop because he had that song with X, Don't Cry. So I was like I wanted to hear that song, but it just comes off as that them albums didn't do so well. Actually, you know what? No, let's open those two pages back up again and see if hold on. Funeral. Okay, there we go. So he got some like accolades with the Carter Five, but commercial performance. But like they don't even show you like how much money it made or not. Oh, so actually, so certificates pretty much. So it was certified platinum in the United States. Okay, so that's good. That was the Carter Five. So it's platinum album. It doesn't even say for this album, Funeral. It didn't even so it made it on the charts at least. U.S. Billboard to 200. Yeah, it made it onto the #1 chart. So, dang, position 121. So they don't even show you like, dang it. So it didn't. It didn't like nothing really happened with this album. I didn't even know this album had dropped, to be honest. Like I remember I was just scrolling through his music and then seen it and was like, oh, No Ceiling 3. When was this? It was a double mixtape. This is released on November 22nd. I didn't even know he did a mixtape. So he didn't even letting people know. I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Like, what's going on? And then I Am Not a Human 3. So, yeah, it comes off as like Lil Wayne. Like, I'm not going to necessarily say that he's falling off, but it just comes off as like his music isn't like he still has like, some fame to his name, but it just doesn't seem like his music was like going crazy like how it was back in the day, like how it was like maybe 10 years ago or some years prior. Because I felt like 10 years ago, like everybody in my school, I remember when I was in school, everybody was listening to his music. Everybody. So it just makes you wonder, like, what's going on now that's different from back then? Because what I truly think is that he just doesn't. It's not his music isn't popping off. He hasn't completely fallen off, but his music is just not how it was back in the day. So sorry, but that's just how I feel. So, anyways, but let me know what you guys think about in the comment sections. How do you guys feel about him selling music masters? Because I don't know, you gotta be dealing with some stuff in order to do something like that. So, anyways, and then him like supporting Trump. I'm like, Lil Wayne, what is happening? All right. So, anyways, and then also, I'm currently listening to the Kid Cudi album. I'm currently like trying to get into a lot of like albums and listening to a lot of music so I can get back into reviewing albums and music. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's been another Moss and Hip Hop video, and peace.